What's up? It's your boy Fam Ham, talking sports. Today I got an interesting topic for you all. Me and my mom was talking before the OKC and the Portland game on Saturday, and she asked me, what do you think of Kevin Durant going back to OKC? Great question, Mom. Great question. But I'm biased. I'm a Kevin Durant fan. I'm a University of Texas fan. Kevin Durant's alma mater. So, I'm biased. My opinion be biased. But what you will get fans that accept him going back to OKC. And then you'll get fans calling him a cupcake again, saying that he's trying to shortcut his way to another championship, which I'd disagree with, but once again, my opinion is biased. So let's get into it. So we all know Kevin Durant was drafted to, used to be Seattle Supersonics that moved to Oklahoma City. Now they're the Thunder. That was his team, him and Westbrook for years, and most of that time Kevin Durant was the no question superstar of that team. And then Westbrook started developing, coming up. Westbrook's always good. We knew Westbrook was going to be good, but Westbrook started coming up, started feeling himself, started taking a lot more shots. Towards the end of Kevin Durant's tenure with the Oklahoma, Westbrook was damn near equal with them. He was damn near equal with them. I don't think they were equal at that point because Kevin Durant is the game's easy for him, man. He's a 7-foot shooting guard that can move. But Westbrook, he's a great player also. And Westbrook, he did put up a lot of shots. It was a little frustrating watching Westbrook take ill-advised shots when, you can throw it to Kevin Durant. He's the best scorer in the league. Kevin Durant left. And he left in a bad way. Oh my God. He left to a team that beat them after being up 3-1 in the playoffs. They were up 3-1 in the playoffs. And, Kevin Durant, Westbrook couldn't take him out. That Golden State Warriors team was primed and ready to get out of there. They blew their load in the regular season, breaking the records for the most wins in the season. And they just didn't have the juice, and OKC could have just took them out of there. But, poor play by Kevin Durant and Westbrook combined, they couldn't do it. Now, there was a little buddy stuff going on in that series that I saw with him and Draymond Green. I didn't quite see the writing on the wall, and I didn't want to think that Kevin Durant would make a move like going to Golden State Warriors. But he did. He did go to the Golden State Warriors, and I hated it. I hated that move. Why would you do that, Kevin Durant? You're the best player in the league at that time, in my opinion. It still might be the best player in the league. It's an opinion. Everybody say LeBron James, but obviously LeBron James is not the best player in the league this year. But going back to that, he went to the Golden State Warriors, and I was upset. That was a terrible move, in my opinion. I couldn't believe that he went by that saying, he can't beat him, join him. So everybody gave him back. He had a huge backlash. Most of the basketball fans were pissed, including myself. And I still don't support him while he's on Golden State Warriors. I haven't bought a shoe. I haven't bought a jersey. And I had all that when he was on OKC. I would go and buy his shoe. Even if I don't think he had the best looking shoe, I would just support my boy Kevin Durant. I would go and buy shoes and, had a couple of jerseys of his that's still in my closet collecting dust. But, I'm going to Golden State Warriors. I don't know what his motive was. I'm sure it wasn't any malice, but, he just wanted to win. And, of course, being on Golden State Warriors would be easy for him. He said he just wanted to go to a system where, he didn't have to worry about double teams and, they share the ball. Well, yeah, of course you're not going to get double teamed if you got 3-4 other stars, all-stars at least, you can say that you have to guard. You can't double team anybody. So yeah, of course the game's going to be easy for you, Kevin Durant. I don't know what the hell you were thinking, honestly. People hated it, but you got your 2 championships, you got your 2 Finals MVP. One of them is questionable, but you got your championships now. Now, where do you go from here? It looks like the writing's on the wall that you're not going to be in Golden State next year. Draymond Green having a hissy fit that you're leaving, even after you won 2 championships, helped them win 2 championships. He's not happy, but it is what it is, man. I hope you move on so I can become a, Kevin Durant fan again. I shy away from that subject because I am not a fan of him being on Golden State Warriors. But if he went back to Oklahoma City, I wouldn't have any problem with that. Even with people that would probably say, oh, yeah, he had to go to another super team. No, that's the team that he was drafted to, man. That's how I look at it. And, I feel like he doesn't owe anybody anything, but it would be good for him to bring the franchise that drafted him, supported him from all those years, bring them a championship. I think Westbrook deserves a championship. I think Paul George deserves a championship, but that's not going to happen while Kevin Durant's on Golden State Warriors. It's not going to happen at all. It is what it is. So if he stays there, he's going to continue winning in Golden State. He's not going to get the respect that he deserves because, honestly, Kevin Durant is the best player in the NBA, in my opinion. But nobody's talking about that because he is on Golden State Warriors. There's no reason why he shouldn't be right there next to LeBron. He is that good. He is that good. And he was that good, and he was in that conversation before he left OKC. So he got to get back to that. I don't really care what team he goes to, but the topic is, what if he goes back to OKC? I'm all for that. I love OKC. I'm a Bulls fan, but they suck. All right, they suck. They're trying to get Zion Williamson. Or I hope they're trying to get Zion Williamson. So Bulls, keep tanking. Anyways, back to OKC. I would love for him to go back to OKC. I wouldn't be mad at him at all. I already watched majority of the OKC games now, because that team is good. I love how they play on defense, especially. They got a lot of young, athletic, developing players that they are actually developing. Like Ferguson, he wasn't that good last year. Now this year, he tries to play defense. He tries. He's just a little light in the loafers right now, but he tries, and he's stepped his game up on offense, man. He can't just dunk now. He can shoot also. That dude Nader, he does all right. They got Nerlens Noel, and then I love Jeremy Grant too, man. His game keeps developing. He's gonna be. He's a great role player. He's a great role player for the OKC team. So I enjoy watching them play defense. And then their offense, man, Paul George is just a monster this year. Just a total monster this year, And then the most important thing is that I feel like Russell Westbrook has finally matured. He is now a point guard. Back in Kevin Durant days, he was just a shooting guard playing the point guard position, but now he has turned into a point guard. Now, I don't know if that's because his shot has been off all of this year or because he's matured. He has to be a point guard, especially if you get someone like Kevin Durant put on that team. I watched OKC last year because Carmelo Anthony is also one of my favorite players. Oh, man, I hate how they used Carmelo Anthony last year. I understand that he's not the best defensive player, but on offense, he should have been more involved in the game. Now, I saw plenty of times where Westbrook, who's the point guard, would come up the court, and he would only look to the left side of the court. They had Carmelo Anthony, and what they wanted him to be was a catch-and-shoot player, but Westbrook would only look to the left side, and Carmelo would be wide open on the right side. Now, when I see Westbrook go down the court, his head is up. He sees the whole court. So that's the maturity and the development I've seen of Westbrook. So with Kevin Durant going back to that team, it should be amazing. It should be amazing. With Paul George being that carefree player who doesn't need plays made for him. He just takes what's given. He can score literally whenever he wants to. And then you have Kevin Durant, who also doesn't need a lot of shots. He can score whenever he wants to. And there will be less double teams also. And Kevin Durant be back in the system that he said that he wanted to be in. With Westbrook passing the ball and getting everybody involved, not just Steven Adams, it should work. And I would love to see it. But I'm biased. So biased by liking OKC and biased by being a Kevin Durant fan. But, you'll have those other guys, probably fans of other teams like the Lakers. You Lakers fans trip me out. I'm going to have a video for that also, man. I got to talk about the Lakers. But, yeah, the Lakers are supposed to be making all these big moves. There's going to be a lot of great free agents out there this year. Kyrie Irving could be a free agent. Kawhi. Anthony Davis is not a free agent, but more than likely he's going to be traded because he requested a trade. And then a couple of others, man. So the NBA, I'm not too excited for this season, the end of this season, because I know how it's going to end. Golden State Warriors going to win again. Sorry if I ruined that for anybody who didn't know. But for this off season, I am definitely excited. I am excited. And I would be a fan of Kevin Durant again if he went back to Oklahoma City or wherever he goes. I just want him off of that Golden State Warriors team because I do feel like, it ruined basketball a little bit. I can go into the season, I already know who's going to win the championship or who should win the championship. They got about a 99.9% chance of winning the championship, which is the Golden State Warriors. That's not fun for me. It's not fun for me. It's probably not fun for a lot of other NBA fans. So I want him gone. I want him to be back in that conversation as the best player in the world because I believe that he is. And, you others who have your other opinion, please put it in the comments. Please. I want to see this. I want to see how many people are going to accept Kevin Durant going back to OKC and how many people are going to hate the idea and think he's a cupcake and all this other stuff. Please let me know. Please put that in the comments, man. It should be an interesting discussion. And if y'all put a lot of stuff in the comments, I'm going to make another video. So with that, it's your boy Fam Ham, talking sports. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment on the channel, man. I just want this to be like a family discussion, man. That's how I'm building my channel, man. That's how I want my channel to be, man. No malice. I'm not going to disrespect anybody in the comment section, man. Y'all have your opinion, I have mine. So make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe, because I got a lot of good stuff coming for y'all, man. It's All-Star Weekend. Me and my boy Hendo going to get back on here. We're going to talk about who our MVP picks are. So stand by. That's a military term, sorry. Stand by for videos to come, man. I should have a couple of good ones coming. Definitely that Lakers one and what's going on over there, and definitely who I believe my MVP is for the first half of the season. So with that, I'm out, man. Y'all take care.